Hey, hello everybody.
Morning, everyone.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Hey,
Morning.
greetings from Taipei, Taiwan, Zug, Switzerland, and everywhere in Vietnam. It rained hard this morning. What's your weather like over there?
It's raining here too.
Oh man, it's dark out. I think the rain has stopped, but it's dark. So,
It's raining.
oh man, oh my goodness. I'm eating my last moon cake now for Mid-Autumn Festival. This is it, my last one.
Moon cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I don't know what the Vietnamese equivalent is, but it's Mid-Autumn Festival here, and they also call it Moon Festival. Yeah, well, it was yesterday. I'm sorry, yesterday was the holiday. Today we're back at work and school. So one of my students who graduated from one of my universities here gave me a whole box of those, and I'm eating the last one now. So forgive me for eating in front of you. It's a special day. Okay, well, let's rock and roll. Let's get going. Let's see. Okay. And a balloon to say thank you for getting up so early the day after a holiday. And dear ladies, dear gentlemen, I'm going to ask you the same question, same two questions I ask every time. What are they?
Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see my slide?
There you go. Can you see me and hear me? Can you see my slides? And the answer should always be yes. If you ever hear the teacher talking about look at the slide and you don't see the slide, you got to say something. Okay, because sometimes we just forget to share the screen or stop sharing and then share again or whatever we have to do. So, okay, we're talking about expressing regrets, and I would just want to say make one brief comment. Ask Thủy to help me repeat this. Expressing regrets is done with different words and with different meanings and different ways in many different cultures. So you will be seeing the Western way here. It's pretty much the same way throughout the West.
Thầy bảo rằng hôm nay cái bài học của chúng ta là nói về cái thể hiện cái sự hối tiếc. Thì cái hối tiếc này có thể thể hiện ở nhiều cái từ khác nhau và ở nhiều văn hóa khác nhau, thì nó sẽ thể hiện khác. Và cái bài của chúng ta ngày hôm nay là ở văn hóa phương Tây.
Okay. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you may offend somebody from another culture because the cultural practices are different. So you need to be aware of those things and be ready to say you're sorry. Please, Thủy.
Yeah. Và đôi khi do văn hóa khác nhau á, cho nên chúng ta nhiều khi không nắm được cái văn hóa của họ đó, chúng ta nói cái điều này nó chúng ta cần phải lưu ý một chút.
Okay. So while I'm eating my moon cake, sometimes we have small disagreements with friends or do things we later regret. So complete the sentences with the correct words. Take a minute or so and write on your paper or write in the chat box. Fill in the blanks. Okay, let's see some answers. Okay, can I get someone to read answers 1, 2, and 3?
Can someone read number 1, 2, and 3?
I can. A plural event, if you don't mean it, ask someone else to get involved.
Number 3?
If law it and move on.
There you go. Apologize, even if you don't mean it. Ask someone else to get involved. Ignore it and move on. Can I get someone to read 4, 5, and 6, please?
Can. Number 4. Be open about your feelings. Number 5. Discuss the problem with them. And number 6. We make a joke about it.
And I want to make a comment about number 2. So let me just first I'll put something in the there's something called a cultural broker, someone who knows both cultures. And if you're working, like if I'm doing business in Vietnam, maybe I want somebody like Thủy to help me, be culturally correct. So I want to say that. So please mention that, Thủy.
Thầy dùng cái từ thầy viết trong phần chat á, cultural broker, tức là chỉ một cái người nào đó mà họ biết cả hai nền văn hóa.
And I want to refer you, if you have a chance, to go to YouTube or something. There's a movie called Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood, and there is a scene where a Hmong family from Southeast Asia moves next door to him, and he's having lunch in their home, and Americans will pat the cute little child on the head, and they get very offended because in their culture, you don't pat people on the head because the soul lives there. So the daughter explains to him what he did wrong. So can you briefly talk about that, Thủy?
Yeah. Okay. Thầy ghi trong phần chat là ở cái mọi người lên YouTube á, thì xem cái kênh mà Gran Torino này thì họ có cái phân đoạn về cái gia đình của người Hơ Mông. Trong cái đoạn đó họ giới thiệu về cái bữa ăn của cái gia đình.
So, as a member of another culture, you might have to do solution number 2, more or less like what happened with Clint Eastwood.
Khi mà ở cái văn hóa khác nhau thì chúng ta có thể dùng cái câu số 2 để hỏi trước về cái việc đó để mình hiểu rõ hơn về cái văn hóa của họ thì mình dùng.
So there we go. Okay, so here is a conversation with Brett and Dana. I think this is going to be on the next slide as well. Yes, it is. Okay, but anyway, listen to the conversation.
You'll never guess what happened. My friend John invited me to a party at his house last night, and I totally forgot about it.
Oh no, how come?
I was so busy all week that it completely slipped my mind. I wish I'd remembered because it was his birthday.
Have you talked to him?
Not yet. I don't know what to do.
What you could do is call John now and apologize. I always say honesty is the best policy.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so here it comes again. Let's listen one more time, and then I'll get a Brett and a Dana.
You'll never guess what happened. My friend John invited me to a party at his house last night, and I totally forgot about it.
Oh no, how come?
I was so busy all week that it completely slipped my mind. I wish I'd remembered because it was his birthday.
Have you talked to him?
Not yet. I don't know what to do.
What you could do is call John now and apologize. I always say honesty is the best policy.
That's a good idea.
Okay, can I get a Brett and a Dana, please?
I can.
Okay.
Brett, you never guess what happened. My friend John invited me to a party at his house last night, and I totally forgot about it.
Oh no, how come?
I was busy all week. That is completely slipped my mind. I remember because it was his birthday.
Have you talked to him?
Not that. I don't know what to do.
What you could do is call John now and apologize. I always say honesty is the best policy.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Okay, Dana, the H in honesty is a silent H. You don't pronounce it. Can you say it again? Honesty.
Honesty.
Very good. Can I get another Brett and Dana, please?
I am Danny.
Can I get a Brett? We have a Dana. Can we
Your levels was happened. My friend John invited me to a party at his whole life, and I truly forgot about it.
Oh no. How come?
Was so busy all week that it completely blipped my mind. I wish I remember because it was his birthday.
Have you talked to him?
Not yet. I don't know what to do.
What you could do is call John now and apologize. I always say honesty is the best policy.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Okay. Brett, say this word again. Slipped.
Sleep.
Very good. Okay. And in the chat box, I wrote this as a reminder. Tweak and repeat it. You usually only say ed after the T or after a T or a D, like the words wanted or folded. Otherwise, you simply say t or d. Go ahead, Tweak.
Khi mà có cái âm ed ở cuối á, thì chúng ta chỉ đọc cái âm it khi mà nó tận cùng là T, cái letter T và D. Ví dụ như thầy để ở đây là wanted, folded. Còn ngoài ra thì chúng ta sẽ đọc cái âm cuối của nó là T hoặc là D, hoặc là D.
Okay. Let's hear this one more time before we move on.
You'll never guess what happened. My friend John invited me to a party at his house last night, and I totally forgot about it.
Oh no. How come?
I was so busy all week that it completely slipped my mind. I wish I'd remembered because it was his birthday.
Have you talked to him?
Not yet. I don't know what to do.
What you could do is call John now and apologize. I always say honesty is the best policy.
That's a good idea.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, so here we have expressing regrets. I wish I had remembered my friend's birthday. I wish I hadn't forgotten about my friend's birthday. So these are ways that you say that you wish something had not happened, that you are sorry. Can you repeat that, Thủy?
Ở bên cái cột bên đây là chúng ta dùng để thể hiện cái sự hối tiếc và chúng ta ước gì cái điều đó nó xảy ra khác.
Now, here's another person, your friend, your boss, somebody offering solutions to problems. So one thing you can do is call him and apologize. What you could do is call him and apologize. Okay. This is someone telling you, giving your advice, what you can do to make things right.
Và cái cột bên đây là chúng ta đưa ra những cái lời khuyên để mà giải quyết cái vấn đề đó.
Okay. And this person is talking about the solution he could do. I should have put a reminder in my phone. I should have put a reminder on my calendar. And the friend is saying something you might try is writing appointments down. Okay. So Tweet, can I get somebody to express regrets, either sentence, and somebody to answer, offer a solution, either sentence?
I can. I had remembered my friend's birthday.
Can I get somebody to answer?
One thing you can do is call him and apologize.
Good. Can I get somebody else to express regrets, use the other sentence, and somebody else to offer solutions, use the other sentence?
I had been forgotten about my friend's birthday.
What you could do is can hint and apologize.
Excellent. Can I get somebody to make the comment about put a reminder in my phone?
I should have
I
put
should have.
a reminder in my phone.
Can I get someone to say the same thing about the calendar?
Something you might try to writing.
No. The second expressing regrets, under expressing regrets, I should have put a reminder on my calendar. Can I get somebody to read that sentence?
I should have put a reminder on my calendar.
Excellent. Can I get somebody please to read this last possible solution from the friend?
Something you might try is writing appointment down.
Yeah, and I'm going to say, I write everything in my planner, and I don't have it to show you. It's in my bag because I got to run to work, but I don't forget much. And, you know, younger people probably put everything on their phone. So I think that this other solution is a good solution. What do you think? Use a calendar, put it in a phone. What do you think? Anybody? Good idea, bad idea? You do it, you don't do it, you're going to do it. Can I get a comment before we move on?
Thầy bảo rằng khi mà với thầy ghi chú thì ghi trong quyển sách, quyển sổ. Nhưng mà với Nhiên và các bạn trẻ thì sẽ ghi chú vào cái điện thoại để nhắc nhở. Thầy hỏi mọi người là có thể cho thầy ý kiến là mọi người dùng cái gì để mà ghi chú.
Anybody who's got an opinion about using the calendar? No wrong answer.
With me is my calendar.
Okay. I want to say something before I leave this slide. Forgetting the birthday, that's not a great thing. But not showing up for an agreed appointment or coming very late or late to a meeting, in some cultures, it's actually okay. It's expected. But in most Western culture, except some of the Spanish-speaking countries, you need to be on time, even a little bit early. Even, you know, when I was in the Army, we would say, I have it in the chat box, if you're not early, you're late. So can you summarize that before we move on, Thủy?
Ok, thầy bảo rằng cái việc mà quên ngày sinh nhật á, thì cái điều đó không sao hết. Nhưng mà với những cái mà quên cuộc hẹn hay là đến trễ này kia, thì có một vài văn hóa thì cái điều đó là không nên để nó xảy ra. Và thầy nói trong cái quân đội ở Mỹ á, thì họ có cái câu thì ghi trong phần chat. Nếu mà bạn không đến sớm hơn, tức là bạn trễ, thì thầy luôn luôn, tức là mình phải đến sớm hơn lúc nào đó, chứ không đến đúng giờ.
So sometimes when I was in Central America, as an Army officer, I would hear my friends from there talk about American time or Central American time. And in American time, where's my American flag? In American time, the meeting starts at 8 means the meeting starts at 8, not 8:01. So can you mention that, Thủy?
Ở Mỹ á, thì khi mà họ dùng cái thời gian á, họ sẽ đề cập là Central American Time, tức là cái giờ ở phía giữa của nước Mỹ đó. Và ví dụ như họ nói cuộc họp là 8 giờ thì nó là đúng 8 giờ ở miền Trung. Ở miền Trung chứ không phải là 8 giờ không 1 phút.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's such a thing as Vietnamese time, but if there is, if you have an American or maybe British supervisor, 8 o'clock means 8 o'clock. Thủy, is there Vietnamese time?
Yeah, they have Vietnamese time.
Oh man, yeah.
Vietnamese time culture flexible.
Yeah, not with an American boss though. So just letting you know, so you don't have to apologize. Okay. Here we have Rachel and JC. Oh, there's no recording. So I'll say it real fast so you can hear the pronunciation. Rachel. Once I went home from college for the weekend and it was my birthday. My dad spent the whole morning as if it wasn't my birthday. Yeah, Dad was there when you were born. Yeah, what's the deal? How awful. What did you do? I didn't do anything. Later, he was on the phone and said, today? Oh, he looked over at me. When he got off the phone, he apologized. I guess parents are human too. Yeah. How about you? Has anyone ever forgotten your birthday? Okay. Can I get a Rachel and a JC, please?
I can, Rachel. Once I went home from college for the weekend and it was my birthday. My dad spent the whole morning as if it wasn't my birthday.
How awful. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Later, he was on the phone and said, today? Oh, he looked over at me. When he got off the phone, he apologized.
I guess parents are human too.
Yeah. How about you? Has anyone ever forgotten your birthday?
Oh, Thủy, I missed this. It should be ever. So sorry about that. JC, say this word again, please. Human.
Human.
So human.
Sorry?
Human.
Human.
Very good. There you go.
Human.
Okay. So, okay. Your friend arrived late for an appointment. You told her how angry you were. Hey, I'm really sorry for getting so upset earlier. I was frustrated because I had to wait, but I shouldn't have reacted like that. I understand, and I'm sorry for being late. I should have let you know earlier that I was running behind. Thanks for understanding. Next time, just give me a heads up and we'll figure it out. Let's not permit this to come between us. Okay, can I get a you and a friend? A you and a friend.
Can be one you and friend.
I'm really sorry for getting so upset. As night, I was frustrated because I had to wait, but I shouldn't have recognized that.
Understand. And I'm sorry for being late. I should have let you know earlier that I was running behind.
Thanks for understanding. Next time, just give me a heads up and we'll figure it out. Let's not permit this to come back with us. Thank you.
Okay, you, this is one case with the T and then the ED, so please repeat. Frustrated.
Frustrated.
Good, and reacted.
Reacted.
Excellent. Okay, you borrowed money from a friend and forgot to return it until you reminded you. Oh my goodness. I feel really bad about forgetting to return the money I borrowed. It slipped my mind, but that's no excuse. I figured you just forgot. It's not a big deal, but a reminder never hurts. I just transferred it back to you. Next time, I'll set a reminder so I don't forget. Thanks for being so patient. Can I get a you and a friend?
I can do. I feel really bad about forgetting to return the money I borrowed. It slipped my mind, but that's no excuse.
I figured you just forgot. It's not a big deal, but a reminder never hurts.
I just transferred it back to you. Next time, I will set a reminder so I don't forget. Thanks for being so patient.
Excellent. You disagreed with your friend about something and had an argument about it. Hey, I've been thinking about our argument. I'm really sorry I got so worked up. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was upset too, but I realized we were both just passionate about our opinions. Yeah, we don't have to agree on everything, but we can talk things through better. I'll work on that for next time. Same here. let's move past it. Okay, can I get you and a friend?
And you. Hi. I've been thinking about you a woman. I'm really sorry. I got so worked up. I didn't mean to hurt you feeling.
Said too, but I realized we were but just passionate about our opinion.
Yes, we don't have to agree on everything, but we can passing 1,000 better. I'm working on that for late time.
Some years last most past it.
Okay, you say this word again, please. Worked.
Worked.
Good. And say this word again, please, you. Through.
Through.
Good. And friend, say this word, please. Same.
Same.
Very good. Okay, I will leave Thủy to talk about the homework.
Và đây là bài tập về nhà của chúng ta cho các bạn. Và lesson 12 thì phần thứ nhất là chúng ta đọc lại đoạn hội thoại và trả lời 2 câu hỏi. Phần thứ hai là thể hiện cái sự hối tiếc về những cái tình huống được cho bên dưới và đưa ra những cái lời khuyên. Có 3 tình huống ở dưới đây, mọi người đưa ra những cái lời thể hiện cái sự hối tiếc. Giống như những cái đoạn mà vừa rồi chúng ta vừa mới đọc đó, và sẽ nộp lại vào trước 12 giờ trưa ngày 16 tháng 9. Lộn. Cái này bị đợt trước rồi. Trước ngày 23 tháng 9. Okay.
Okay, all right. So it is time for me to rush to my weekly Mandarin Training Center lesson. So I'm going to send a thumbs up as a way of saying thank you for a great lesson. Where is the chat? I want to save the chat. So I'm going to email it to Thủy before I get out of here. Show in Finder. Okay, all right, I have the chat. Okay, all right, gotta run everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher
Have a
Dan.
good day.
Thank you, teacher Thủy.
Don't be
Have a
late.
nice
Show up to
day.
work on
Have a
American
nice
time
day.
in the morning.
Thank
Okay,
you, teacher.
bye-bye. See you later.
Have fun.